Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the show. Sorry I had to make a video this week fighting COVID-19 and still recovering. But I gotta talk about this. The Senate just wrapped up their open meetings of the three top generals of the military: the Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense, Joint Chiefs of Staff, and Commander General of Central Command. And through the hearings, all three of these gentlemen need to resign because they did a piss poor job leaving Afghanistan. Now here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but when you're going to evacuate people from Afghanistan, you do not close your most valuable base in that country, which they did. We don't know who gave the order. I got an idea it was Joe Biden who gave the order to close the base. To follow that order, you should not resign. You should resign to follow that order, because when you do that and you go and try to evacuate a civilian airport, which is controlled by a terrorist organization, aka the Taliban, and you let them in control, and you have a terrorist attack by ISIS-K, who do you blame? I blame the generals. I blame the President of the United States. For those 13 people that we lost, I blame the President of the United States. I blame the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Defense, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff, because you cannot control a civilian airport like they try to do that in Afghanistan. Now, all these three knuckleheads need to resign. I'm sorry. My father was in the Air Force, and we do not retrieve. The last time that we did a retreat like that was in Vietnam. So all you Vietnam veterans out there, all your veterans out there, you need to protest. You need to say these three gentlemen need to resign immediately. And now for the big thing. Joe Biden said the military won't fall. The government won't fall, but it did. Joe Biden said Al-Qaeda was gone. It is not gone. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States should resign immediately. Because what he did when those 13 brave Americans came back home, and he's looking at his watch, he needs to resign. He doesn't want to talk about Afghanistan. He needs to resign. He's not asking the questions. He needs to resign. Joe Biden needs to resign. He cannot be commander-in-chief. He doesn't know how. It's a sad day in America, ladies and gentlemen. And the months and years to come, we might have to go back to Afghanistan. And those Americans that are left behind, and those Afghanistan people that help our military, they're left behind. Nobody wants to talk about it. Not in the drive-by media, so I ain't talking about it. But I'm going to talk about it. This administration needs to resign. Period. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I got to go.